Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with Golden Opportunities Coaching. And if you're new here, please subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. Super valuable. Certainly, without a doubt, those can be good things to do. Also, if you're new here, please feel free to share this with anybody that you think may benefit. The more people we have, the closer we get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. We're halfway there now, but when we get there, we can give some money to charity, which really is ultimately important to me, and I'd be really interested in being able to do that, especially during these difficult COVID times. Anyway, if you're looking for the benefit of a life, business, relationship, or entertainment coach, I am taking on new clients, so that's a good thing. In any event, if you are looking for such a person, then you can easily reach out and make that happen either here on YouTube. Just go to the About Me section, click my website, get the information there, or you can go on Twitter at PO Perception and get information there. In any event, this particular audio is more about the nature of signs you might have a crush or you're developing a crush. And so there's about 6 or 8 things I want to go through here. Having a crush can be exhilarating and annoying and frustrating all at the same time because it can bring up a bunch of emotions unresolved, especially for people that have anxiety and panic disorders and issues with self-esteem and self-value. Also, nervousness of how we come across in public image can enter in for people. Self-consciousness about physical appearance, especially if we have maybe an abnormality or something we see as abnormal or unattractive. All these things can come forward. So what are some signs you might be developing a crush? The first is you're nervous around this person, or even nervous when you think about them. When you think about interacting with them because you want everything to go perfectly so they see you in the right light. So chances are you're probably going to think 4, 5, 6 steps ahead. The problem is you can't anticipate what you're going to talk about, what they're going to say about whatever it is that you're going through. And so there's challenges there when you don't think that you can anticipate what they're going to say. You even get more nervous and uncomfortable. Next is you develop new interests, but guess what? They're new because you're interested in this person and they're interested in these things. So therefore, you kind of sort of get interested in them by default because it gives you more to talk about. So you may never have read a comic book in your life, but you better believe if your crush is a comic fan, then off to visit with Superman you may go. Now, you may have no active interest after the relationship if it doesn't work out, or you might have found a new hobby, but regardless, if you're investigating new things that you wouldn't without the person, then chances are you've got some sort of crush. The next is you kind of have bad judgment. I'm gonna put two things together. You rush your decisions. Now, what that means is the emotional part of your brain is kind of overactive. It's binging like a pinball machine, and so your emotions are all over the place. Usually more positive than negative if you're getting positive feedback from your potential crush. So you might be thinking, yeah, I'll do anything for this person, which means I might loan them money, or I might cancel plans with other friends, or I might do things that I normally wouldn't do in the event I didn't have this crush, but anything to spend time with them supersedes my normal behaviors, and that becomes challenging. Now, your memory is going to, guess what, improve as it relates to them, but probably degrade as it relates to everything else. So, you might forget that you put laundry in the washer because you're daydreaming about how they looked in those jeans, but if you remember that they only wear Wrangler jeans, then that's another detail to add to your catalog of things that is super important to you. You're always trying to move things forward with them. So, what that means is you're kind of trying to ask questions in such a way you might be given an impression of how they feel about you so you can improve their views on you, and so it moves you closer to a relationship. Now, you may be inching forward with every conversation half an inch in that direction, but you're going to try to move things forward because the discomfort emotionally of not knowing where things are going when you have a crush is one of the most unfriendly and unlikable things towards having an interest at all. The next thing is you're going to compliment them more. Matter of fact, you may look at them and come up with 10 things to say to them before they even walk across the room to be within range to be able to hear you. But you're going to look for opportunities to compliment them, to give them support, to maybe help them if you're students, maybe study together. If they're workmates, you may take on some of their work activities. Regardless, you're going to find ways to be of benefit to them and, excuse me, and of good cheer in their direction. The last thing is you daydream about them a lot. So you may lose several days, several hours, several weeks of time thinking about and daydreaming about what it's like if they actually were interested in you, the things you would do together, the places you would go, maybe the physical chemistry between the two of you. All of these are fair game dreams and daydreams because you become consumed with what building a life with them may be like. Be careful when you become consumed too quickly because your emotions can get the better of you, and be careful that you're not seeing non reciprocation on any level, because then you can become obsessed, and getting over the heartbreak can be uncomfortable. So anyway, hope this has been helpful. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Till next time, everybody.